TJ Jefferson's
Yes.
top 5, otherwise known as his big ass grab bag. Go for it over there, TJ Jefferson.
Like we always do at this time. DJ Mikey D, hit the music. Yes, indeed. Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? TJ here. Listen, Steph Curry cemented his situation and his status as the greatest shooter of all time this week, correct? Yes. All right, so I was going to do TJ's top 5 shooters, but then I thought, how interesting is that going to be? It's going to be Steph, it's going to be Ray, it's going to be Reggie, blah, blah, blah. Tried to think outside the box, so instead I went with movies. Hey. Who are some of my favorite movie hoopers?
Oh, okay.
Guys who, like, if I had to put money on, if I needed a shot made, who'd I look to make the shot? So this is TJ's top 5 movie sharpshooters. Now, coming at number 5, thinking outside the box here. You guys ever see the Tom Cruise movie Cocktail?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, so you know about the hippie shake and the bartending stuff, but one scene that I think doesn't get a lot of recognition is Cruise as Brian Flanigan's playing pickup ball, right? And he's with Doug Coughlin, the other bartender, and Coughlin's trying to get in his head, talking about his girl that he just met, how she's for the streets and this and that. All the while, Flanigan's just hitting jumper after jumper after jumper. Nobody picked up on Cruise's skills. He hits 7 shots in a row, including a Kareem-like skyhook from 3, and he turned his back to the basket and shot over his head and dropped that. He won money, he dealt with the trash talk, and he made all his shots. Brian Flanigan's coming in at number 5. You wouldn't necessarily put him there, but I am. I'm putting him in there.
He's like, you owe me $50.
Right? Exactly, Brock, but I knew you felt me on that. Coming in at number 4, this guy, I always say that it starts with the feet, and I think Dion said that, right? If you feel good from your feet up, then you're going to play well. Well, this dude got himself a pair of sneakers and then went on to ball, and that is my man Calvin Cambridge from Like Mike. Now here's the deal. What this does is also gets our guy Rich residual money. So that's another reason. Calvin, look, he's short. Yeah, he's Muggsy Bogues level short, but you put him on the court, he can't be stopped. The only way to stop him is if you hide his sneakers. But if you have some protection for those shoes, Calvin's going to put 35 up on you like he did for the LA Knights every night. Calvin Cambridge coming in at number 4. All right, who do I got at number 3? Okay, number 3, pure talent, fatal flaw. If you ever seen the movie Above the Rim, then you'll know what this is about. Thomas Shepard. Okay, Shep was a high school legend, but then one of his buddies, Nutso, had like a really weird accident where he fell off of a roof, and that's it. Shep's high school career was over. He moved out of New York, moved to Florida, but then he came back as an adult to help his brother in a summer league game. And Shep, let me tell you, he was so good at shooting that he stopped using the ball. Like, if you watch Above the Rim, he's practicing. He doesn't even have a rock in his hand, man. He doesn't need it. He's just working on his form. That's how good Shep is. Thomas Shepard, he's a sharpshooter I want shooting for me. He's coming in at number 3. All right. Coming in at number 2, this guy, he's a former college star, but more importantly right now, he's a street baller and a hustler. You see, what he does is he goes around from park to park, and people look at him and think, this guy's probably a mark. And then what he does is he's a chump, right? You think he's a chump. You think he's a goofy dude, right? And he was, as the Stookie brother says, he was a goofy mofo, but he could score. And that is Billy Hoyle from White Man Can't Jump. The only thing he can't do is dunk, but he is a sharpshooter, and he will adjust his shot 5 or 6 inches depending upon if the wind is blowing just right. Billy Ho, he's the guy I want at number 2. And coming in at number 1.
There's only one answer here, TJ. There's only one answer.
And when I need something done right, I look up to the guy above and I say, Jesus, can you help me? And that's Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's Jesus Shuttlesworth. He got game. And I'm telling you this, Jesus, and let me explain something to you why. He could have went pro. He could have went to overseas and been LaMelo before LaMelo. But no, he decided to go to big state, right? And as we all know, if you saw the movie, whether it come to hitting 2s or 3s, nobody did it better than Jesus Shuttlesworth, okay? And that is it. That is TJ's top 5. I'm just saying, if it were 2s or 3s,
oh my God,
Jesus is your man. So look, and I'm sorry, Rich, I haven't watched Hoosiers in a long time. That's why Jimmy Chitwood unfortunately did not make the list.
Jimmy Chitwood is the only correct answer for number 1.
Plus, I don't know if shooting off the picket fence in Hickory, Indiana, will keep
offensive.
him.
It's offensive. It's offensive. It's offensive.
But that's my top 5.
It's his top 5.
It's his top 5. Rich, I'll make it.
I understand you'll make it.
I'll make it.
You know what? The only way that the top 5 can continue on is if coach stays. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it's offensive, but you also forgot, I mean, if you're talking about 2s or 3s, if you're just talking about a bucket that you need to make sure that the play that you are calling is a basket scored.
Yep. Who's that?
Okay. Neon Boudreaux.
Yeah, but I'm talking sharpshooters, though.
Neon.
From Blue Chips.
Yes, Neon Boudreaux was the man.
Not to be stopped.
Ricky Rowe, though, could have been on that list.
Ricky Rowe could have been on that. Neon probably wasn't, because I'm talking sharpshooters.
No, but you're saying it just if it's a 2 or a 3. I mean, if you're inside the arc.
Trust me, Neon was good. I'm a big Blue Chips fan, so Neon, Ricky Rowe, they were up there.
Unfortunately, Jimmy Chitwood played at a time where there were no 3-point shots.
Yeah, like Pistol Pete, he would average 40 a game.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.